Upang Hilonggo.
Please subscribe.
Tingnan mo, nakahanda na.
Ayun na po mga kababayan.
Ayan po, mga kababayan, ang ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. Ayan na po.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Ang babago dahil sa ito ay kinakailangan tayo na matulong naging ang mahal.
Moreover, JICA and partners envisage very impactful achievements in various areas such as clean air, climate change, investment environment, jobs, and regional development, among others. Let's move forward together, full speed ahead, with the spirit of Bayanihan for the quality growth and the concept of no one left behind throughout the country. Magsama-sama tayo para sabotahan ang bagong Pilipinas. Kasama nyo kami. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay. Good morning to all of you.
Thank you.
Provide the Filipino people with more convenience in their everyday life by decongesting Metro Manila transport and contribute to all economic development of the Philippines. Towards this end, we renew our firm support for the successful completion of the old stations all the way to Cavite. The Japanese government will continue to support the Philippines' infrastructure development under the Build Better More programs through official development assistance. With the technical expertise of our contractors and Japan's advanced railway technologies, I'm confident in the success of this cooperative infrastructure project that will benefit millions of Filipinos. Gaya ng dati, isang karangalan na maging katuwang ng Pilipinas, lalo na ng DOTR, sa pagbibigay ng mas komportableng buhay para sa mga Pilipino sa pamagitan ng dekalidad ng infrastruktura. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay kayo.
Good morning to everyone. On behalf of the DOTR family, we would like to take this as another opportunity for us to once again thank all of you for all the support that you have given us in coming up with this great milestone. Of course, through His Excellency, our President, Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr., our First Lady, Lisa Araneta, the Japanese government, led by our Japanese ambassador, our JICA Chief Representative, Takema Sakamoto, of course, our distinguished senators, led by Senator Grace Poe, the head of the chairperson of our Finance Committee, who has always been supportive of an efficient rail transport system. Likewise, our distinguished defender of the budget, who successfully defended the budget of the OTR last night, Senator J.B. Ejercito, another avid fan of rail projects in our country, our Senators Mark Villar and Cynthia Villar, who have also always advocated the development of rail in our country. Of course, our stations in Parañaque would not have been possible without the full and active support of the local government unit of Parañaque in assisting the OTR in clearing the alignment of the for the right-of-way acquisition and clearing the alignment of informal settlers even during the pandemic and at the height of our lockdown. Our Honorable Congressman Olivares and also Mayor Eric Olivares. Of course, our former Cavite Governor, now the LG Secretary Remulla, who has also been very supportive in clearing the right-of-way of informal settlers and instrumental in the accomplishment and completion of our relocation site in General Trias, together with its mayor, the Honorable Mayor Luis Alan Ferrer IV. Of course, we also have Congressman Gas Tambuntin, who was also instrumental in helping us secure the budget in the House for the successful completion of this milestone. Of course, we also have our NEDA Secretary Arsenio Balisacan, Congressman Lani Mercado, together with her better half, Senator Bong Revilla, and of course, the Chairman and CEO of MVP Group of Companies, Manuel V. Pangilinan. Our LRMC Chair of the Executive Committee, Jose Maria Lim. We also have with us the presence of the former LRTA Administrator, now PCSO GM Mel Robles, who together with now PCO Secretary Cesar Chavez successfully negotiated and convinced SNC Labaran to withdraw their arbitration case against the Philippine government in 2004 and 2005, which paved the way for a compromise agreement and paved the way for this new concession agreement with LRMC. Of course, we also with us the previous administration with Secretary Ben Simpson of the DPWH, who was also the Secretary of the DPWH and member of the LRTA board during that time. But of course, most especially, we would want to take this occasion to once again thank the prime movers of Line 1. It was in 1980 that the LRTA was established, and the following year, the construction of the Line 1 commenced and completed in record time of 5 years, or completed in December of 1985. It was then the mother of our president, then First Lady Imelda Marcos, who successfully negotiated with the Belgian government for a 30-year interest-free soft loan to the Philippine government that paved the way for the construction and establishment of the first light rail rapid transit in Asia. Subsequently, in 1990 was the capacity expansion through the support of the Japanese government and JICA. And the rest of that was history. JICA, together with the Japanese government, continued and until now continued to support us. And for that, we are also very grateful to them. We are also likewise very grateful to the private sector stakeholders who took the risk and took the pains to push through with this project in spite of all the obstacles, the challenges, and the odds. It is through them that we also derive inspiration, and it is through this milestone activity that we are once again reminded that there will be no gain without pain, no milestones without challenges to surpass, and no completion without obstacles to hurdle. We all together in unity were able to accomplish this. And for that, the whole DOTR family, in behalf of the Philippine government, is grateful to all of you. Subsequently, LRTA Line 1 again had its first another record. The original Line 1 was built in a record 5 years. The Monumento to North Avenue, a 5-kilometer extension of the Line 1, was likewise built and completed from feasibility study to NEDA ICC approval to GAA budget to bidding and construction and operation in a record 2 years. And so therefore, Line 1 has brought first records of its kinds in the rail industry here. And Line 1 has also led the development of the rail system in the Philippines. And so this is another extension of the legacy of Line 1. And we all welcome you in this endeavor. And again, marami pong salamat sa inyong lahat.
Thank you very much, Undersecretary Jeremy Rubino. So may we request everyone to please remain in your assigned seats as our guest of honor will arrive in a short while.